Hi, and welcome back to my channel. So past weekend went to the mall and we picked up some things from Zara for Sophia, and I got some things from Sephora for me. So I thought it would be a nice way to start this video off by doing a little makeup look. So the products that I got from Sephora are from Merit Beauty. I've been seeing Merit everywhere recently. Everyone's into clean beauty these days, and I'm not super crazy about it, but if I can ever opt for a clean product over a non-clean product, of course I'd choose clean. I've just been wanting to try Merit for a really long time, specifically Maddie Nelson on Instagram. I think her username is Hey It's Maddie or something like that. She's like a mommy influencer who lives in Texas. Her family's adorable. Anyways, she has been posting Merit for the past couple months now, and I've really wanted to try it. So I finally got my hands on a few products. I got 3 things from them. First is the bronze balm. Looks like this. It's just like a bronzer stick. I got it in shade S-E-I-N-E. Seen? I don't know. Okay, next thing I got is the minimalist stick. This is like sort of like a foundation. It's called a perfecting complexion stick. Looks like this, just a little draw it on. The shade I got in this is khaki. And then the last thing I got is the brush, number 1 blending brush. Hi, Pumpkin. Let's do it. Okay, let me go grab her carrier and put it on real quick. Okay, I just fed her really quick because I realized it was almost time for her to eat, so I figured maybe that's why she was being fussy. But I am about to put her in like the carrier, but I just put the cutest little pants on her, and I had to come show you first because when she's in the carrier you won't be able to see them. Please look at these cute little pants with a little turkey on the butt, and they're just little like brown and white stripes, and this little burnt orange t-shirt. This is just from Amazon. These pants are Carter's, I think, though, but they're literally so cute. I cannot deal with the turkey on the butt. They're I think my mom got these for her. They're literally so cute. Yeah. All right, so let's get into this makeup. What do you say? Prepped my face, I washed it, and I use my daily moisturizer, which is this First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. Get in your carrier, mama hold you. Oh, mama hold you. Oh my goodness, you're such a big girl. Okay. Let's get in your carrier. You gonna take a nap? You gonna take a nap while mama does her makeup? Okay, so let's get into this makeup. So I've prepped my skin with my moisturizer, pulled my hair back, my face is clean, I have nothing on it but moisturizer. So the key that I've found to everyday makeup for me is the feeling on my face. Like, I don't want to feel like I have a lot of layers on. So first up, I use something glowy as my first layer. I have a drugstore version and a high-end version. Both are great, I'll show you both. First up is the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion. I love this, and it's I think like $10 or $15. But then I also have the Hollywood Flawless Filter from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the shade 4.5 medium. Yeah, this is wonderful. Basically, my first layer is just something glowy to give me a little bit of color. So today I think I'm gonna I'll use the Lumi Glotion. I also have the Glotion in the next shade down if I'm not as tan, which is just medium glow, and this is deep glow. Deep glow is very, very dark. I like to look really, really tan, but this is definitely not my shade. Like, it's obviously too dark for me, but that for me is the point of this. I'm gonna cover it up with lighter products to blend in. If you don't wanna look as tan or you're not into that, go down if you're anywhere near my complexion and get medium. I'm gonna use deep though because your girl likes to look tan. So I just draw it on. Don't use a ton. You watching, mama? And my hands are clean, and I just rub this in with my hands. It's gonna look crazy at first, but just let me blend it. Make sure you get it down your neck because it is really tan and you don't want a line. And the self tanner I use, by the way, I have tried legit every self tanner on the market, I think. This is always my go-to. This is my only one I'll use now. Fake Big Flawless Darker self-tanning liquid. It's literally the best. Got my lotion on. Let's speed this up because I'm like taking forever talking. These new Merit products, so that's what I'm going to use today. However, this is my go-to everyday complexion product, usually. It's the NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. It has 30 SPF, and it's a moisturizer, so it's not super thick. I love this stuff. It's literally my favorite. This is shade Auckland Medium 2. Since I got these new Merit products, and this is the whole point of this, I'm gonna use these today. So I tried this the first time with nothing underneath. Like I didn't put Glotion or that flawless filter on, and just because I wanted to see like how it wore on its own before I used it with anything else. And then the second time on Sunday for church, I actually wore it my normal way, like how I'm doing today, and I much preferred it that way. I just like to look tan. I like to have a little bit of color, and it just wasn't really enough on its own for me. It's gonna look a little dark, but I'm gonna lighten it up with some concealer and it'll all come together. Just gotta make sure you blend it down your neck. Also, my arms have not been self-tanned. I'm gonna tan them. They're pale right now, so obviously my face is not gonna match. But once she goes down for a nap, I'm gonna tan today. So for now, ignore the color difference. You tie-tie bug? I just put on the minimalist stick and blended it out with their brush. And then next up, I'm going to do some concealer. My all-time go-to concealer is the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer in shade Custard. Or no. Macadamia is my shade. This concealer, I never really got the hype of. I never believed the hype before I tried it. Everyone was like, oh my gosh, this is like the creamiest concealer I've ever used. I never, like, I don't know, I just never believed the hype. And once I did finally try this one, I was like, ah. I get what people mean. It is like velvet on your skin is the only way I can really describe it. And it really is creamy, like beyond anything I've ever used. I'm gonna use my Real Techniques Beauty Blender and just wet it really quick. Little so concealer is blended. Now we're gonna use the bronzing stick from Merit. Before I had this, I would use my Refi bronzer. I do all creams first and then set with a little bit of powder. And this is the Refi cream bronzer in shade Sand. Just use it with a brush. I really like this stuff. Took me a while to figure out exactly how I liked using this and how I like to apply it. But once you kind of work through that, it's great. I also have the Hoola bronzing stick, which I'm almost out of, but this is also amazing. I love this. This is super easy to use and super easy to blend. I probably wouldn't say get the Refi if you're not super into makeup and like you feel like you're not the best at makeup. I probably wouldn't get this one, but this is foolproof Hoola bronzing stick. It's great from Benefit. But like I said, since we are doing this to show my Merit products, I'm gonna use this. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna finish doing my makeup. I had to take a pause because she got upset. It was time for a nap, so I just went and rocked her to sleep. She's currently sleeping. I'm not gonna be able to talk full volume because I don't want to wake her up, but I'll finish doing my makeup quietly and show you all the products that I'm using. So I think I left off when I was doing my bronzing stick. I just blended that in. That stick blends a dream. Literally barely have to touch it. You just like, it's literally so good. I used this brush to blend it out with, And that's all I've done. I'm gonna put a little lip product on. After I do my foundation and like everything, I like to wipe my lips clean to make sure there's nothing on them, and then put some Laneige on while I do the rest of my makeup. And then take a little Laneige. You need to try this, the Laneige Sleeping Lip Mask. If you have not tried this, you will legit have to. It is so good. We're almost done with all the creams. The last thing I have is blush. This is the Ilia blush. This is a little like mini size just to try it. But I love this stuff and I'll use all this up, and then once it's out, I will definitely buy the full size. This is the shade At Last. Multi-Stick is what it's called. Ilia is the brand. It's a really, really, really pretty blush color. And I'm gonna blend it out with my Sephora 64 brush. I used to never really wear blush. I don't know why, but it just brings your face to life. And I feel like it almost makes your makeup look more natural, because no one's face is all one color naturally. Everyone's got a little bit of like rosiness to their face. And so I feel like when you put your foundation on or whatever kind of product you're using, cover up your natural like pinky undertones or whatever. And then blush just brings it back a little bit. I like to put a little bit on the tip of my nose. So this is kind of the base that I do for any look. If I'm doing like a more intense look, like a wedding or something where I want like really, really good makeup, I'll use an actual foundation instead of like a tinted moisturizer or something. But generally this is the like base that I do for all of my looks. Now with powder, if I want a little bit more coverage, a little bit heavier makeup, I will powder over everything that I just did with the powder version. So for example, I'll powder bronzer, I'll powder blush, and I'll powder like a setting powder or something over my whole face, like multiple different powders. If I just want like more of a natural look and I don't want that heavy of a makeup, I'm just gonna use one powder and sort of like set all of this cream, because you can't just walk around with all this cream on your face. And so because I'm going for more of like a lighter makeup, I don't want to feel super heavy, I'm just gonna use one powder over everything. That's my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. This stuff is amazing. And so I'm just gonna take just a big old fluffy brush. This is like a Real Techniques, oh no, this is Eco Tools, just like a big old brush. Just take a little bit of powder on your brush, and then I'm gonna put it in the lid like this, because you don't want too much. So just make sure it's like evenly coated everywhere. And I'm just gonna focus under my eyes first, back in the lid, in between my eyebrows, on my chin, underneath my contour, so the lower cheek, and then places where you want to stay glowy, like you want to highlight your cheekbones, your temples sort of, my nose, places where I want to stay glowy, I'm just gonna barely tap, super lightly, because I don't want to take all the glow away. The point of all the cream was to be glowy, so I don't want to take all the glow away, but I want to set it a little bit. So that's all the powder that I'm gonna do, and that's pretty much it. My face, I'm gonna do a little bit of eye. This is a Morphe brush. Morphe has the best eyeshadow brushes. And then I'm gonna take my my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. You can tell I love this stuff. And I'm just gonna sort of brush that in my crease and sort of all over my eye. And that's all I'm gonna do for eyeshadow. And for my eyebrows, sometimes I'll use Glossier Boy Brow, and sometimes I'll just brush them up. This is the Brow Stylist Definer by L'Oreal. I'm not gonna put any product in my brows today. I'm just gonna brush them with the brush side of this eyebrow pencil. I feel like when you put a product in your eyebrows, it's just, to me, it instantly makes your makeup look heavier. I don't know why. And sometimes you want that. Like sometimes like you want to look like you've got, you know, a good bit of makeup on, but I just don't really want to look like that today. And so on those days, I tend to just not do anything to my eyebrows, just brush them. I'm gonna curl my lashes, and then I'm gonna use this L'Oreal Telescopic mascara in Carbon Black. Okay, just did some mascara, and that is pretty much all I'm gonna do. I put a little color on my lips. This Ilia blush that I used, it can be used for like multi-purpose, and so sometimes I'll use it as a little lip color as well. Usually I would set my face with a Morphe setting spray. This is the best setting spray ever, but because I'm holding her, if I spray my face, it's gonna get all over her, so I'm not gonna set my face right now, but usually I would finish off by just spraying with this. That is it. This is the finished look. Just need to put on a tan so that my arms match my face. But this is my just like chill everyday makeup look. Okay, Soph woke up from her nap with a cute little turkey booty and had a little milk, so now I was at Dummy Dines. And I figured I would show you guys all the stuff that we got her at Zara this past weekend. But as soon as I get her set up, I'm going to show you guys the Zara stuff, and then these are some other bits that she's gotten recently that I figured I'd just throw in this haul as well. So the mission of this past weekend was to get her some winter clothes. So let's just get into it. We got several little sets. I love sets for babies because it's just so easy. You don't have to worry. I mean, sets for anybody just makes life easier, so you don't have to worry about finding stuff that matches. But especially for babies. So we'll start off with this first little sweater set. So it's this brown bear sweater, which is literally the cutest thing I've ever seen. Comes with matching brown sweater pants. Also super cute. Next up, we have another sweater set. This one's a pretty like plummy purple color with some cherries. Super cute. And then matching sweater pants, sort of the same thing. Just purple pants. So we got this set. Two really cute, really easy sweater sets. With those sweaters, they are really soft, but I probably would just put like a plain white onesie on underneath just to make it a little bit more comfy for her. And then the next items are two of the same set, just different colors. Same thing as before. These are little blueberry, and these are like jogger suits, so like really comfy sweat sets with little like ribbed leggings to match. And then the same set in pink. Little pocket on the front, which is really cute. Some matching ribbed little leggings. So this little pink set. Love those. Love those. Telling you, I love a set. And then the last thing we got at Zara, which is my favorite ever, and I literally cannot wait for her to wear this at Christmas time. Imagine this. I got it a little big, because I wanted to put this on with like little leggings underneath, and it'd be like sort of like a like oversized sweater, but I just simply had to have this. I cannot get over this little Rudolph sweater. It is literally so cute. These other two things my mom got her. Let me grab her 1 second. Okay, so these other two things my mom picked up for her recently, so I just figured I'd throw them in this haul. Cutest little Tennessee sweatshirt. So she doesn't have a winter coat yet, and we were in Nordstrom Rack the other day, and I saw this hanging up, and I thought, yep, she needs it. Sweet little like hearts, pink with little, it's all fuzzy on the inside, super soft, and it has little bunny ears on the hood. Okay, so that's all of the like wintry clothes that we have gotten her recently. Currently her closet has all of her summer stuff in it, so my next task is to clean out her drawers, clean out her closet, and take all of this summer stuff and put it in boxes and refill her wardrobe with winter clothes. And that is everything that I had to show you guys. So thank you so much for watching this video. Yeah? Soph said that she's so excited for all her new clothes. And she said, thank you for watching this video from my mama. And I'll see you guys next time.